Hello, welcome back to Funtime Crafts 24/7. This is a Let's Make video, and what we're making today is we're making a little note card using the We Are Memory Keeper rotating precision press. And there was a question on whether or not that it would be beneficial to card makers in their craft room, and I believe that it is. This is super fun. So not only can you use it for scrapbooking, but you can definitely use it for making cards. This is actually a 4x4 note card that I made using a Gina K stamp set. This is the Holiday Wreath Builder set, and it is a super fun set. It's got all kinds of fun, tiny little holiday stamps in there, plus your holiday sentiments. And it's a great set to have in your stash. This came out like a couple years ago, like around 2021 or something like that. And a super fun set. But yeah, I think you could totally, card makers would thoroughly enjoy having this in their craft room. And so on the board, it actually, the increments start out at 4 inches and go all the way up to a 12-inch paper size wreath. So you can do a lot of various sizes, and I think you'll find it useful. But I've already pre-cut like my pieces. I pre-cut a card base. This is 8x4, scored at 4, folded burnished to make a 4x4 note card. I cut a panel down to 4x4 that we're going to make our wreath on, and then I cut an inside panel that is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, so that way we can layer that on the inside, and we're going to replicate this in pinks. It's going to be really fun. And but the other thing is there's no measurement for a 3-inch card, but I was like, well, maybe we might be able to get, if we stay really close to the rotating mechanism, we might be able to actually get a 3-inch wreath on there. And so I thought, why not? Let's give it a whirl. Let's see if it'll work. I mean, all we can do is fail, right? And know that that's one way not to do it. So I thought, yeah, let's give it a try. But let's do the first one. And so how you use this is on the plate here, you have this rotating dial which is magnetized, and it's got super strong magnets, and it turns right or left. It's really nice. And then there's this grid here, and this is where you line up the corner of your paper. And since it's for making circles, you want to make sure that it's a square piece of paper for the most part. You can get away with like, say you wanted to put a wreath on a 5x7 card, you could put the corner there and know that it's going to be in the top portion of the 5x7 in your 5x5 spot on the 5x7 card, so towards the top. And if that's where you wanted was at the top, that would be really cool. And you could put a sentiment at the bottom or other decorations or whatever. But it doesn't have to be square. Ideally, it's cool if it is square, because then it's easier to tell where the circle is going to go on the card. But as long as you follow these guidelines, you'll be just fine. So on here, you're going to see, so let's put our paper on there. So let's see. So I got a 4-inch one, so I'm going on the 4-inch, and you just literally stick the corner here. Like so. And then adhere your dial down. Wait, but there. I wasn't in the right spot because I was like too far up. So rotate it up. And then actually, if you get it like this, since it's a little cattywampus, if you hold the dial and just pull the paper in the direction you want it to be square, and you just pull. So there. See? And it's, well, here. Because sometimes when you magnetize it and your magnet's not in the right spot, like you're too high or something. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. You just twist it and it'll lock on there. And so, see, it's still skewed. Are we good? So yeah, you can fiddle with it. So maybe you move the paper and then turn the magnet. There's all kinds of different little tricks you can do. And so then the other thing is there is actually an arch here and it's on the top plate as well, for where to put your stamps at. And as long as your stamp is in that radius, it's going to make the full picture pattern on your card base. So here you can see it's a 4-inch arch. You want to make sure that your stamp is under that 4-inch arch. So if you're doing 5, you're going to do 5 and so forth. And it shows you underneath too, like when you're doing it, where it's going to start out on the page, where it's going to end up. And so I think that's really cool that they have that on there. And so we're just going to start with, let's see, we're just going to start with the poinsettias. And I'm going to do this one in pink instead of red. And we're going to go pink, gold, and then a black sentiment and some green. So I'm going to grab these two here. But I also want to make sure that I have room for my holly leaf. And so I'm going to space it out appropriately. And so I'm going to put it on my paper. And if you just use like so I'm going to position this like where I want to see it. Let's see, where are you guys? Where I think it looks the nicest. And I'm just going to go singularly. And then I'm going to see if it's within that 4-inch arch there. And my stamp just makes it, but if I really wanted to make sure I was all the way in, I would make sure that the edge of my stamp was below that line. But I think my leaf actually makes it, and I'll be just fine. So now what I want to do is, because I don't want the leaf in pink, so I'm going to take that out, and then I'm just going to leave my 2 poinsettias in there, and then I'm going to push down. And that's going to pick the stamps up, and then we can just ink. And I'm using some Stamps of Life Guava. This is a really fun, bright pink. And we're going to see what that looks like. And this works best if you just do it with one. You just hold it down for a minute so that way the paper has time to absorb the ink. If you just do it in one press. You can do multiple, but this part down here moves, so you would want to look above and make sure you were like totally lined up before you pressed it back down to make a second impression on it. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this on here, and then I'm going to rotate this to the next spot. And I'm just going just past my, one more click past my small poinsettia. And then I'm going to ink it up again. Just lightly tapping to make sure there's ink on there. And don't worry if it gets on the top plate there, because it doesn't touch the paper. And you just want to hold it long enough to where the ink absorbs. Oh, that's perfect. And so now I'm going to turn the large one just past the small one, and one more click. And then we're going to ink it up again. And see how nice? That's like totally working. I think I could totally get it, as long as I stuck to the middle rotating piece, to the middle of it, I think we could get a smaller wreath on here. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so I think I can get one more. And one more past. Oh yeah, and that's going to ink up really good. Essentially, you can get 4 rotations on each image for the most part. It's four times it impresses it, or 4 times you can stamp it on the paper. There we go, right? Okay, so hang on, let me clean this off and put these away and get the leaf on there, and I'll be right back. Hold on. Okay, so I got my leaf on there. I haven't picked it up yet, but what I try to do is I try to get it as close to the next image, and then that way I can use the smaller stamps to fill the gap in and make it look like a much fuller wreath that I'm trying to build. And so since it's on there and it's where I want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and press and pick it up and pick that stamp up. And this cleaned off really good with just a baby wipe. It did get on the feet and they're kind of pink, but pink is really hard to get off, so I'm not worried about it staining. That's not a big deal to me. But if it bothers you, you might be able to get it off with some alcohol or something like that. And so now I'm just going to ink up my leaf. And we're going to press. And ta-da! Now see, this stamped a little bit splotchy, but I'm totally fine with that. I still think it looks really good. I'm not bothered by that. If I wanted to, I could probably try and do it again. But the odds of me getting that properly lined up with the camera in the way, I don't know. I don't trust it. Oh, I forgot to rotate it. That's part of the... that's a key thing. You do have to rotate it. And so I'm going to go on all the big ones. And then I'm going to flip it and do it the opposite on the other side where it fits after I get this on there. Yeah. Oh, it's working. I think this... Oh, yeah. Yep. And so they'll ink it up again. See? That is looking great. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and take the ink off this. So when I put it on my paper, I want to dry it, though. So that way when I put it on the paper, it doesn't make an impression. And see, because there's still ink on it, I want to make sure this is dry. So that way when I reposition it onto the page, I'm not going to get a ghosting of it on my paper when I go to pick it up. And so because it's not going to fit like the other one did, and if this like sticks to your finger when it's like moving around and stuff like that, I found if I use my pokey tool to move it, the tip of my pokey tool to move it, it works good. Oh, and see, I did get a tiny bit of ghosting, but I don't think you'll be able to notice that in the grand scheme of things, so I'm going to stick with that and just see what happens. And I noticed I was pressing a little bit too hard. Oh yeah, that's better. And let's see, let's rotate it. Oh, this is looking great. And ink it up again. And oh yeah, that is looking good. Oh, where am I supposed to be? Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this is great. Yep. So last one. Yeah, this goes really fast when you want to do repeat wreath stamping. Or not. Well, yeah, you could, because you could actually do the first layer on all your cards, and then do the second layer, do the second image, third, yada yada. But look at that, got that done. And now we can fit our other little flower in there, or whatever it is we want to put in there. And I'm going to see what else there is that will fit that might be a little bit bigger. Because on the other one, it was such a small space that I had left that it was such a small space that I don't think you could really get anything big in there. So I'm going to see, let's see, could we do like pine cones? Wouldn't that be fun? If we could get a pine cone in there. Oh, that's pretty fun. But does it look funny? We need it to make sense, though. I wonder if it would make sense being right there, a little gold pine cone. And we could put this little star, or not star, or snowflake or flower, or whatever this is, in here. I think we could actually put that right there. And I think that'll look really cool. So let's do those two instead, and hope for the best. And so let's see, upright. And yeah, this plate actually only goes one way because of the springy feet. So sometimes I accidentally flip it over on the wrong way, and I just noticed when I turned it, oh yeah, they shifted. So I just want to move these over, because I can see that through the stamp, I can see that they're on top of the image. Oh, come on. Let's see. Let me get my pokey tool real quick. Let's see. Oh, that's a craft knife. Oh, that's a craft knife as well. Oh, my heavens. Where are you? Maybe I could just use this. Hopefully this won't stick. Oh, perfect. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I think that's going to be okay. Let's give it a try. I can always do it over. Okay, and I'm going to stamp these in gold. Oh, yeah, that's great. And this is just some Delicata gold. Oh, and this was English Ivy archival ink. And let's see what this looks like. Hopefully it looks cool. Let's give that a whirl. Oh, that looks great. Okay, so let's go. Oh, yeah, right there. Oh, that is going to be so fun. Okay, one more time. Oh, yeah, that is looking great. Oh, that one I got off a little bit because I moved the plate. But that's okay. That doesn't bother me. Yeah. And you can like adjust the plate too when you're looking at it. When you go to stamp it down, because there is movement, there's a little bit of wiggle room. So if you can tell that it's not going to be where you want it, you can like move it over a little. See, like that. Oh, that looks awesome. Oh, wait. I think I'm supposed to be right here. Wait, where are we supposed to be? Oh, right there. Okay. So let's stamp that up. Or ink it up, I mean. Oh, this is looking so cute. A little pink and gold. Little holiday cheer. I did have to move this one over as well. But there we go. It gets it for the most part, right? And so now I'm going to add one more little something, something, something. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... I do want it in gold, but I need to move it. So I'm going to wipe them off and then pat them dry like I did the other. Now I think I'm done. I'm going to be done with the acorn. Or pine cone, rather. And go ahead and just move this one around. And I think... Oh, maybe not. Can it go? I wonder what it would look like right here. And is it under... Oh. Is that under? Yeah, you're trying to make sure it's under the arch. I don't think that's going to cut it. I don't think it's going to make it. Well, do I care if it's half? Maybe I don't mind if it's half. Let's try it. Let's just try it. And we'll just see what it looks like. Oh, yeah, that looks great. Oh, yeah, I'm stoked with that. Oh. Let's see. Right there? Oh, yeah, right there. Oh. Oh, I could totally do that on every one of those. Oh, that's awesome. So this one I can stamp actually more spots than I thought I could. So if you rotate it and you find a spot that you do want it. Let's see. Nope. Right there. We can do there. Oh, yeah, how fun. Okay, and then here. Yep, right there. One more. And then you just keep adding however many little items you want on your wreath until you're happy. And it's totally cool. So I think I'm good with that. But I'm going to do one more right here on the opposite. Ooh. Or maybe right down here. Let's see if we can get it down there. Right? But dry it. Let's try it. Maybe it will fit in here. Oh, I think it will. I think it's going to fit right there. Oh, that's terrific. Is that where we want that? Do we want that right there? What do you guys think? Or should we put it here instead? Oh, no, I think it'll fit better here-ish. Here. Let's just try there. Let's try there. And it's on the very inside. And that's where I was wondering if we could do the 4-inch, or I mean the 3-inch one, is if we stick right around here. Oh, yeah, that looks cool. So I think right there. Oh, this is looking so cute. And then we'll stamp the... yeah, essentially it's just four impressions you get to make. So that works out pretty good. I think right there, was it? Yeah. And that's the last one of this one. Oh, bummer. Right on my finger. Oh, perfect. That is going to be awesome. Oh, yeah, look at how great that. Oh, I love it. And I think that's going to be just fine. I think that is going to be super fun. Let's see what we think about that. What do we think? Those are kind of out there, aren't they? Do we need to balance it with one there? Or should we just leave it? Get while the getting's good. Oh, I don't know. Let's try. Let's see if it'll fit. Let's just give it a whirl. There we go. And let's go ahead and just try it. Maybe it will. Right there. Maybe we need it right there. Here, let's give it a whirl. Let's try. One more gold. Can't have too much gold, can you? Oh, yeah, that looks cool. Yeah, okay. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, that's looking good. I should have left it, though. No, I'm wishing I would have left it. That's okay. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm kind of wishing I would have left it. I might not have been lined up on that last one. Yeah. Okay, I think we're getting while the getting's good. Okay, and I think that is pretty darn fun. That is really cool. So now what I want to do is I want to trim this down. No, actually I want to stamp this sentiment on it. And since I just want this to be a little note card, I'm going to do Joy to the World on this one. And I'm going to stick this in my Stamparatus. This little guy right here. And I'm going to stamp it in black. And just kind of center it up here. Actually, I probably ought to move this out of the way. And then try to center this up best I can. Hopefully that looks, pretty good. Yeah, I'm sure that's fine. And then we'll just do a little black ink, Spectrum Noir. And this is nice because we can get the sentiment nice and crisp. So if we have to re-ink it to make it really nice, we can. Oh, but that's pretty good. I like it. So let's trim this down. Let me trim this down to 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. I'll be right back. Okay, that is super cute. So 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, right? Oh, fake earthquake. Sorry about that. And we're just going to glue that right to the top. And then we'll glue the inside in there. This is for the inside. I was like, oh no, did I use the wrong one? No, I didn't. I just already made the layering piece. So let's do this. Center this up. And doesn't that look like a really nice note card? That is like so lovely. Okay, and don't worry, you're not going to see the back of this layering panel anyways. And then I'm going to glue this to the inside. And just center it up. Oh yeah, that looks great. And then there you go, ta-da! You got a beautiful little note card there. And so what we can do now is we can use our gold stickles and our pink stickles, and we can just do the do up the little centers of all the little gold ones with gold and the pink ones with pink. And then that'll finish off this card with a lot of fun. And well, it'd be a lot of fun if it would come out. Oh, the plug. Not really the plug wanting that to come out, but... Okay, don't worry, I washed it off. Huh. Well, I think I'm having a little malfunction there. So let's use a different color. How about some Stickles Diamonds? That's alright, we can... we can switch in a pinch, right? Let's see. Oh, there we go. I did the, you know, the little oops. And I just wanted a little sparkle, something fun. We're not trying to get everything down. And then we'll pop some gold on the other one. And I think that is super fun. And then these don't dry dimensional, they'll dry flat. And we can put the gold on these just a little bit. And then that will really add... You could put gems on these too if you had them. I don't use stickles very often. Or as much as I could. And I thought, let's bust these out. It's the holidays. Let's add glitter. So we got our little fun, glammy Christmas in July card. Super fun. Actually, a little note card. So you could put this on a gift. It's small enough. You could just use it as like a gift card tag. Put it on a gift bag. Like, super fun. So there we go. Those just have to dry now. And right? Isn't that just lovely? How fun is that? And that'll be even more fun once it all dries. Like, really, really cute, right? Okay, so let's give the 3x3 one a try and see what happens with that, right? It might work. So here we go. Let's see. What do we need to do here? Let's see. What do we want to do? I'm thinking that we're probably not going to get all of those stamps on, but I'm thinking we can get a few of them. So I've got this 3x3 card here, and I'm just going to go about like so and see if when I rotate this, if all the corners look about even when I'm turning it. Oh, no, it doesn't. So let's see. Actually, if I was a genius, you know what we should do? Let's cut a piece of cardstock that is 4x4, and we'll center this up in the middle. Hold on. Okay, so I got this. This is off-white, and I did that so you guys can see this a little bit better when that's on there. And what I'm going to do is this is the, the best ever craft tape. And so I'm just going to put a little roll in there, and I'm just going to center this up as best I can. It's not going to be perfect, but it'll give me a good idea of where a center is. And so then what we're going to do is we're going to put this on the 4, and we're going to hold that, and ta-da! Okay, now I think we can get, because this is a little tiny card, I think we can get this stamp in there. I'm thinking, oh, it's too big. This one's too big. So it's too tall is what it is. So can we maybe get one of these in there? And a little 3x3. And what it is you have to make sure that it sits on the edge. It can fit on the edge of this paper here. And if it fits on the edge, then you're golden. With where it would come out. That one's a little big. So what if we just do little, well, how big is this one at first? Oh, we could do holly berries. Oh, the holly berries totally fit right there. Oh, let's try the holly berries. Let's see what we can do with the holly berries. Okay, so that's gonna go. So then, oh, and that'll go right there. Okay, so see where my stamp is? I made sure that it was in the margin of my paper. So I knew it was gonna stamp on there. So I'm just gonna press down, pick it up. So we've got it picked up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to start inking it up. And I think I'm going to do red holly berries. So I've got Stamps of Life, little cranberry ink. I think that's going to be just nice. And then I'm going to go a couple clicks to where I think I can get a holly leaf in there. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm going to try to eyeball if I can get a holly leaf in there. And if the holly leaf goes off the page, I'm not actually worried about that. And then 1, 3. So 3 clicks gets me. And so I'm just making sure that I can stay on the page. Oh, whoops, I gotta turn. So 3 clicks. Yeah, I get 3 clicks with this little stamp here. Oh yeah, and it's going all the way. Look at it! Isn't this great? There's 3. Oh yeah, this is working terrific. And it's staying on. It's staying on. That's the cool thing. Three. Oh, I might get one more. I might get one more. Hopefully it goes one more. See, they got this worked out, though, for the math. Oh, it's right in the middle. Yes. Got it. Totally got that. Oh, that's fabulous. Okay. Oh, that worked. Okay, we got that. Okay, so now let's wash this off. And then, oh, whoops. Oh, man. Whoops. It's getting a little bit of staining, but I could probably get that off with some alcohol ink. I think. I don't know. I'm guessing. Okay, now let's get some green and our holly berries. Or, I mean, our holly leaves. So, we'll put this one back and get the holly leaf. Oh my goodness, how fun would that be? So, let's see, because we're right here. I think that is going to be awesome. And we can go probably every other one and then switch it. Wait, you have to pick it up in the proper way. Oh yeah, that looks cool. So let's ink that up. I'm going to use different ink this time now. Let's use Stamps of Life Spearmint. These are water-based inks here. And those are dye. These might stamp more even, a little bit nicer. Oh, look at that. I pressed a little bit too hard, but... So let's go every other one, and then we can switch it on the reverse. So maybe not, don't press as hard. Oh yeah, that's better. There we go. And I think I only have one more. Oh yeah, that's great. So, one more. Yeah, right there. Okay, and then we'll go the opposite. Right? Yeah. See, so this is going to be a 3x3 note card. This is going to be really cool. Yeah. How fun. How fun is that? So, just cleaning it off. I do want to dry this. So, I'm just popping it on there to get a little bit of the moisture off. It's paper towel, so whoops, got a little bit of jinkiness on there. Okay, so now I'm going to go the other way. Let's see. Let's go like this. I think this is going to be so cute. Oh, yeah, this is going to be darling. Oh, yeah, that is great. Look at that wreath. Is that not the funnest thing? That is cool. So this is all the way down to a 3x3. A 3x3 card. So this is awesome. So a little hack there. Put your small card. That's as small as you can go on this, but I think that is really tiny. I mean, this is like gift card, gift bag size. You know. Oops, too far. And the last one. Oh, that is fun. And I think that is pretty tiny. Oh yeah, that'll do. Okay, so now we're done with that. Clean this off and put that back. And we can stamp our sentiment, of which we will do the same, joy to the world. Because I don't think there's a smaller one. Let's see. And, oh, I guess I need to, like so. Oh, right. So now what we want to do is we want to carefully peel that off. Peel that off. Our little tape. And look, how cute is that? So, this is 3x3. And then this is 3x3. So I think I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to trim this down just a hair. To maybe 2 7/8 by 2 7/8. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, and that totally fits on there. I got a little bit of a border, so 2 7/8 by 2 7/8 on a 3-inch card base. And I cut this down to 2 3/4 by 2 3/4 to go on the inside. Oh, we got to, hold on. Let's get our sentiment on there, though. And let's go ahead and see how we feel about this. Still going to do joy to the world, but I do have to shift it. I think, yeah, it's good. I think we cleaned it. Right? Oh, yeah, this is great. Oh, yeah. That is going to go. So, same Spectrum Noir ink. And that way, if we need to, like I mentioned before, if we need to restamp it, we can in the stamp positioner. Oh, that looks awesome, right? That looks really good. Oops. And then, okay, so let's clean that up before we forget. Perfect. And then let's go ahead and glue this to our card. Oops. I don't know why I keep putting that on there. Probably because it's the only space I have on the table right now. Now, let's see. We can move this. Let's go ahead and pop this on the card front. I mean, right? How cute are these? You could honestly do these at, you know, during the holidays, or, you know, to give away at the holidays, as just like little thinking of you. You could do like a little pack of, you know, 4 or 6 of them, and send them to a friend or somebody, and just say, hey, I was thinking of you and made these for you, kind of a thing. And they're so small. You could just wrap them in some tissue paper with some ribbon around, and what a fun little thing that they would get. And we could even stamp one of those little holly berry leaves and on the inside of here, and the poinsettias on the other one if we wanted. And then look how darling that is. Isn't that great? And so then we should do the red. We should just do a little dab on the red berries. But isn't that the cutest thing ever? Like, how cute is that? That is darling. So let's do... I'm just doing a little dot right in the center of all of these. Now, these don't dry dimensional, but it'll give a really fun pop of shimmery glitter goodness. And that is going to be really cool. And make it, you know, give it that extra special touch. I think this is going to be fantastic. Look how fun that is already, and it's not even dry. I think somebody would get a kick out of getting these in the mail or whatever, or on a package. Like, you could punch a hole right there, and it could just be your gift tag. Like, how cute is that? Like, right, that is darling. And then you could do that little holly berry and leaf on the inside, and it'd be super cute. And so there it is. There it is. I think that is legit for a card. And you could do a 5x5, a 6x6, a 5x7. I mean, super fun. And so this is the other one that we made. This one's not quite dry yet. And then this was the example. This is the example. And that is the Gina K Holiday Wreath Builder Set. So fun. Hold on, wait. Oh, this is going to be a long video. But that's it right there. That's the Holiday Wreath Builder Set. I don't know if she still has this on her website, but I'm sure she's got some gorgeous wreath builder sets anyways on her website. You could totally find something, I'm sure. Or even something in your stash. You could probably find. Hero Arts has some really tiny little stamps that would be perfect for wreaths and stuff like that. Several companies do. So anyways, that's the project. That's the video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Hope you guys are having a terrific week. Thanks so much for hanging out. Until next time, happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.